1300 564 1300 564 652. Who have we got? Ren, are you there?
John.
Yeah, Ren. Is Ren short for something?
I was christened RENE, Mr. Lord, so I just dropped the E a little while ago.
You were christened what?
RENE. It's a Danish.
Oh, Rennie.
Yeah.
Rennie. Well, Rennie's a nice name.
Oh, you just get sick of explaining it all the time, John.
Okay, so you're Ren now.
A bit like a boy named Sue.
Okay, and you never have to explain Ren? You just did to me.
Yeah. Nearly, probably about 1% less than I had to explain RENE.
Okay, all right. Now, why have you called me?
John, a man of your experience, I just wanted to know if you've ever heard of a paediatric brain tumour known as DIPG.
No.
DIPG is the leading cause of brain cancer and deaths in children, John. Paediatric brain cancers are the biggest single killer of children in Australia, and some of the topics that have been mentioned on your show this morning, ADD and so forth, etc., in comparison, John, are like the common flu compared to how these children are tortured to death, John. 4 years ago, I had the misfortune of carrying my daughter into a body bag after she was tortured to death by DIPG, John, and we've started up a small organisation that's raised $500,000 recently called The Cure Starts Now, John, and our organisation has partnered the CCIA in Sydney, and I'd just like to let yourself and your listeners know that we've just been successful in acquiring a $587,000 grant from the National Health and Medical Research Council, John.
Yeah.
And for the first time in the history of this country, our DIPG children are recognised, and I just wanted to thank you, Mr. Laws, for giving me this little airing just to let your listeners know that, and it's pretty big news, John, and I just wanted to thank you again for just letting me get this out. It's very hard for embattled parents like myself to try and get a bit of oxygen in such a cutthroat media world. So
yeah, well,
thank you, John.
That's okay. DIPG stands for diffuse intrinsic pontine something. You tell me what it stands for.
Well, it's an acronym for SHIT, John.
Oh.
What it is, it's a tumour that forms in the heart of the brain, John.
Dear.
It has what is referred to as a medical trifecta. There's no screening, John. There's no prevention, and there's no treatments or cures. The treatments for these illnesses, John, have remained the same since Armstrong stood on the moon. Pretty much for the entirety of your radio career, John, virtually nothing has changed.
Terrible.
For the diagnosis.
Terrible.
And until recently, with the CCIA, our friends in Hope, we're getting things done, and those of us within the Cure Starts Now are finally getting a little bit of traction with all our, we're trying to strike up a march with our little broken drum, in the words of Leonard Cohen, and, mate, we're starting to be noticed, and again, John, I just want to thank you for just giving us this little outlet to air what's happening here.
Okay, Ren, that's fine. And stay in touch. If there's anything else we can do, you can always talk to one of the handmaidens if there is a function being held or something happening that might be of benefit to people who have got children who have the same problem. So do stay in touch with us, and it's been a pleasure to talk to you, and I wish you well.